Hi, we are 4 clinicians from Physical Therapy San Pedro, and we are here to talk to you guys about 2021, wrapping it up, letting you guys know all the good, the bad, all the great things we accomplished this year. And so here we are to chat with you and really take some time to talk with each other, because this is what it's about, us having some time to discuss some of the things that we feel are really important this year. So this year for me, when I was writing this blog, was like, wow, it's 2021. I can't believe this year is already past. I can't believe we're in December. I can't believe I'm sitting here writing this blog. Like, and then I was like, gosh, what happened this year? Like, this is what happened this year. I was thinking to myself that there was really nothing big that happened, because there was like no conferences planned. There was no courses that I went and took. And I did do something fun, which I'll talk about later, but there was just like things were not normal.
We're in limbo.
We're in limbo, yeah. I feel like everybody was kind of trying to survive, right? It's like holding on. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna change. I don't, there's just been all this, different stuff happening, and we're just really trying to make sure that everybody stays healthy, and we were worried about our family and ourselves and just being able to work. And for us, really, just we're essential, right? So be there for our patients and be able to be the best versions of ourselves every day. So, but then I started to just write down some of the things that happened this year, and there's a lot of great things that happened this year for me, both personally and professionally. And so just, I think as a business owner here, it's been more trying to thrive and survive and make sure that, I keep everybody working and staffed and everybody doing what we love to do, which is treat patients, right?
But you thrived.
But we thrived.
Yeah.
We thrived.
We grew.
We grew this year.
More than
like
thrived
we really
this
grew this year. Like we moved into this awesome space. It's 5,500 square feet of
We're
like
so
awesomeness. We have, turf and dance floor and kettlebells and dumbbells and reformers. We have just awesome
strength equipment.
Yeah. We get to work on an open floor with each other, which is one of my big desires, was to just be able to have tables out where we're just kind of coordinating care together and being able to see each other work, which is great for us for learning and stuff. It's been awesome to grow into space. So we did that. We added staff. We have 2 new employees. Kristen is one of our new employees here, physical therapy assistant, which has been awesome to have the support from her and be able to have her treat patients. And then we just recently added a front desk receptionist, which is going to be so awesome for us. A little transition, but awesome for us. We've added a strength and conditioning class for our student athletes, which was one of our goals, to be able to provide a space for them. And we've done a lot more just like private strength and conditioning with our clientele, which being able to transition our physical therapy clients into sort of a strength and conditioning one-on-one situation. So we've grown, and we're growing. We're still growing. We're through this end of this year, we're growing. So that's been super excited. Yeah. So me as sort of boss lady, those are like big accomplishments for me, and I'm excited to see our growth into 2021. I'm gonna talk to the ladies here about some clinical some stuff that maybe happened for them clinically, or we'll just go into just what you guys felt like was just really great that happened, accomplishments that you guys felt like maybe you made individually, personally, or professionally this year. And then maybe we'll go in a little bit more to some more specific stuff. We'll see. So, want to start, Dr. Bay?
Sure.
What were some of your accomplishments this year that you were hoping to have?
Well, yeah, big ones. So I joined PTSP team at the end of 2020. So 2021, this whole year, I've been really catching my stride here. And one of the major things that brought me here was the chance to work with the dance population, which is my passion for myself and in terms of physical therapy. For years, I've been taking all the different classes and taking the courses, but didn't really have the people to practice it on. And come spring here, we restarted our strength and conditioning class for dancers, and I got my first dance patients in the door. So that was like, oh, so exciting for me. And I look forward to having dancers on my schedule every week now, and it's just been wonderful.
Yeah.
What else? I've been having so much fun going out to see San Pedro City Ballet, and we've also added on the Dance Factory for our monthly strength and conditioning classes. To be able to work inside the dance studio is just so fun for me.
Yeah.
I'm a nerd.
So dance
We're
nerd.
going to the dance studio. And
She flips her hair, puts on her glasses, going to the dance studio.
She's so made for it.
Yeah, she's made
her
for it.
fun real.
and trying to get to know the dancers more and get feedback from them on which exercises are making them challenging them, making them soar each month, talking to their teachers more about what they see they want strength wise, and trying to tailor our monthly programs to address those needs. And even these last couple months, we're starting to see them actually benefit from it, getting stronger, especially in their hip muscles. Very exciting exercises they were crying about the first couple months. Now they're like, no big deal. So it's awesome to see it working. Awesome to see that these skills I've been cultivating are starting to pay off, and it's wonderful.
Yeah, it's awesome. And for us, it's been wonderful to learn from Dr. Bay, because I came in of course when I opened the clinic, I could treat everybody, and of course, but I was not a dancer. And my tool was be resourceful and have the dancers teach me, okay, what do you need to do? What's that called? What is? Okay, let me look that up. Okay, oh wait, that is what this is. So I can, learning from it, and we all do that, right? That's being smart at being able to work with different types of athletes. But I feel like Dr. Bay she was a dancer. She has experience. So for us, having to be able to learn from her, and of course, she wants to see all her dance patients, so when we get the opportunity, if she's not here, we're like, okay, what do I do with them? But the opportunity, but it's great because it's fun to be able to have her grow this program and grow this community and be able to really support this, because it's a big thing that, it's a big thing for our community, and it's a great thing for our clinic too. So
Piggybacking on that, I love our weekly meetings where we talk about all our patients. We talk about all of you every week, and
only good things.
And I don't know about now that I'm at somewhere where we're really gauging return to sport, I need to know about a lot more sports than I did in the past. So I am just trying to draw information from all of our team. Treating therapists and our aid staff, we all have people that have been in different sports, and I like leaning on them to see their expertise come to life. I'm got Rachel down there doing the basketball drills, and I'm getting Dr. P to tell me about soccer, and we have a lot of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu clients right now, and that's been so fun to help out at their match. We learned so much when we went to the subs on the shore. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a good highlight for us, because we haven't done a jiu-jitsu match. This is the first year of jiu-jitsu match we've done.
It was
boxing.
very cool.
Yeah, that was really
They're
fun.
so dynamic.
And those girls, oh my gosh.
So strong.
So amazing. Kicking butt out there. I think that's cool, because we get to kind of sort of feed off each other and learn from each other, and the diversity of our team is so amazing, which nobody here is really above anybody else. We just try to work together and pull from each other so we can be the best for our patients and clients.
So my crowning glory, my anticipated event of this year, just happened last weekend. We provided injury support at the Nutcracker for all the dancers. I got to not only help dancers who were developing aches and pains or injuries through the process of 5 shows in 2.5 days, which is a huge stress. But I also got to watch my dancers that I've been helping this year perform. It was just very wonderful.
And
very
they did
exciting.
so good.
They did. It was beautiful.
They did so amazing, right? So, and we're teaching them so much for prevention, and just so they're healthier. So it's so awesome. So she had her culminating event of the year. She's exhausted.
Recovery week.
It's so funny.
Recovery for you too.
Yeah, exactly. Dr. P, we'll go to you next. What are some of your accomplishments in 2021?
Yeah, such an interesting year. Moving into this new space was great. So I was really catching stride and training all my patients on these new equipment that we have, and utilizing all the strength equipment. I just loved having all the access to it. We had strength equipment in our previous office, but it was just a lot less space, and it wasn't the ideal setting like this. I feel like we really had to have a good energy here. and just a good space to support the training that we want to do for our staff clients. But you know, my year was kind of a blur because I grew a little baby in the middle of it, and so I took some time off. So that was wonderful to help do that, or just to do that. My baby is thriving and he's lovely, and his name is Felix. He's 5 months now. So I feel like clinically I just want to continue to grow myself, but also just hone in on my skills and keep treating the way I'm treating, because I feel like I have good success with my patients, and continue learning but not push myself too hard, because I really want to focus on my new motherhood that's happening.
Your second
Yeah,
job.
for sure.
Second job, yeah, for
I
sure.
was just thinking about.
It's a beautiful thing though.
Yeah, I was just thinking about your initial interview a couple years ago, because Dr. P just hit her 2 years, and she walked in and she's like, "You're gonna let me use like kettlebells and like we had equipment that even from like the first place you were at, going into strength work, and then moving into this is like a huge,
Yeah.
that huge gain. Yeah, it's so awesome.
So I've been able to just really help a lot. So my favorite clientele this year has been to just grow my weightlifting, powerlifting community, and teach them the basics, and really get their skill set, like tweak it out so that it's like they move perfectly and they're preventing injury. So I've been able to do that here. Had some great success with our powerlifters and weightlifters. But I've really enjoyed learning from the jiu-jitsu clientele that we have. They're such powerful athletes. So just learning new things about dancers and jiu-jitsu players.
Jiu-jitsu artists.
Martial artists.
Artists.
There we go. See, we're still learning. Has just been a
Stop thinking about
highlight. That's been a
When
highlight.
they do it right, it is beautiful.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
is an art for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Yeah, so that's awesome. Dr. Pete, her expertise in strength work and lifting, Olympic lifting, and powerlifters and stuff has been so vital. She's just helped so many lifters over the past couple of years. So, and she's taught us a lot too.
Yes.
She's taught us a lot about lifts, about how to lift correctly, and she continues to educate us on her page and in our clinic. So we're appreciative of that. Yeah, Kristen, my friend. Tell us about some of your 2021 accomplishments.
Well, I mean, I started here on June 1st, actually. So that was the biggest thing that really happened to me in 2021, coming from a place that was pretty opposite, and I didn't really get a good feel of being a physical therapist assistant. So this was just a nice 180, a perfect 180, and I agree with what everybody has said about our space. It's nice to know whatever patient we have anything that they'll need, no matter what sport that they do.
Yeah.
So to just have that liberty, no matter who comes in here, is really nice.
Yeah.
Just also learning so much every day from everybody, not only the 3 doctors, but the aides and the patients. It's been nice being a gymnast myself, learning from the jiu-jitsu patients and just everything, basketball, soccer, the dancers, seeing the parallels and how I can actually help them through just my gymnastics history. And I think my favorite thing is teaching the basics, as Dr. P was saying, more so like functional movements, just squat, hinging. I like to take people and kind of switch up the way that they thought their whole life and then watch things happen. So
Very cool.
it's really fun. I think my favorite thing that happened in 2021 as far as clinically, things that we did as a team was going with Dr. Brown to Texas to the Rogue Invitational. It was an experience that I'll never forget. I'm so glad Dr. Brown got to come, and it was so fun for the both of us just being there and just reveling in it all.
Yeah, for sure. I'm going to piggyback on that. That was like one of my big ones, because every year I try to do some sort of different experience or involve us in some different way. We've done, started off doing some boxing stuff and being in the boxing ring, and then we went into Nutcracker, and then we went into working with our soccer players, and we support a women's professional soccer team, Invictus, on the field, and we do their sort of their injury prep, and we do their game day for injury stuff. And we added in some football stuff last year with our pick six and basketball with HCE. So we've kind of got into the community in a lot of different ways. But then, working with, we started working with Martine and Lacey's this year. And actually Dr. P started working with him, and then she went on maternity leave and I stepped in. I'm like, okay, I'm stepping in Dr. P's shoes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see how this goes.
Really
But of course,
did a
yeah.
great job
It
with
was
that.
perfect.
It was awesome. It was just a fun experience being there. So it's a great thing we brought back into our community, just building back into what Dr. P had already started and continuing that on, and hopefully we'll see just more of that community come into the strong man community come into our clinic and the weightlifting and powerlifting community. So that was pretty awesome. And Dr. Bay talked about the jiu-jitsu, doing that. That was a new thing for us too this year. That whole supporting our martial artists too with for injury clinic stuff. So
It's tough when their goal is literally to dislocate each other's joints.
to harm and hurt each other. Yes, exactly.
The deeper we got into the rounds,
for
real
sure.
injuries were coming in.
For sure. Well, we could talk forever, but we can't. So we have to wrap this up at some point. But we are just so grateful for this year. We're grateful for you guys. We're grateful for you guys supporting and watching us and supporting our, learning from us, asking questions. We're here to grow, and we thank you for tuning in. We have a lot of things planned for 2022, but we actually haven't sat down as a team and talked about them. So stay tuned. In January is when we kind of sit down and go through our goals for the year and things we want to accomplish. We do have already a 2 courses planned: a Smart Tools BFR course, and we have a rock tape, rock floss, rock pod course planned for next year. So we hope those go off well.
Do you want to join us?
Yeah, do you want to join us? Do you want to come?
Sign up.
Do you want to see us here? It's here. We're hosting here. So, stay tuned for our blogs. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. My goal is for next year get some YouTube stuff up. They should go on YouTube. I think that's it. Do you guys have anything else you want to wrap with? Did I miss anything?
2021 wasn't that bad.
2021 was pretty good.
Beginning
Yeah.
to 2022.
Yeah, we're looking for good things. Cheers.
Oh.
Cheers.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Cheers.
Bye, you guys.